I loved. I would read those Fangorias cover to cover, and Dom's here, right? He showed up. You mentioned earlier that, or I guess it was Wes. Tales from the Dark Side was George Romero's creation. George Romero, of course, of
Right.
Night of the Living Dead,
I
Dawn
Live
of the
in
Dead,
Dead.
whole series, the Pittsburgh
Do you remember
deal.
the first time you saw that?
Um,
Little black and white Night of the Living Dead?
I had so been desensitized. I had seen all of the slasher horror
Oh
stuff from
man,
the
dude, I
'80s, so
saw I saw that when it was
I
it
was like,
felt like
"What?"
it felt like it was a news clip.
Yeah, it wasn't scary to me.
Oh man, it rocked me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like all those classics. If I'd seen those first, I think it would have had an like Dementia 13 and all those classic horror films, because they were light on gore and it was just more about atmosphere and stuff, and they were in black and white, so it was kind of removed from my time. I
See, we had black and white TV, that was the whole thing.
We had black and white TV too, like a couple of them black and white, but then we had the color one in the living room.
Yeah,
So
but I
yeah, they
mean,
didn't scare me.
there wasn't even I mean, it was a big deal when finally, the FBI came on TV and it was in color.
Oh, when they
There was
started
like yeah, they
broadcasting in
started
color, yeah, that's
broadcasting
true
in
too.
color
Yeah,
'cause everything. I remember when Gilligan's Island, like, was on it, I think it came out at 7:30, and, it was in black and white, and then all of a sudden it just showed up, and I Dream of Jeannie was the same thing, it was just that period where everything jumped and everything became color.
yeah.
I was just like, "Man, I can't believe that Ginger and Barbara Eden could look any better than they do, but boy, they do in color."
Um, Dom, can you come up for a minute? I want to ask you, as a Pittsburgh guy, I have one question for you.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Yeah.
did you have living in Pittsburgh? Did you ever have a Tom Savini encounter?
You know what?
Of course you
So
did.
goes to. I heard rumors that remember you texted me about the Pleasure Bar, which is like down, like right by me in Bloomfield, basically.
Yes.
I fucking walk by that place all the time. Well, I heard him and George Romero would go there. That's where they would drink and kind of party at. Well, no joke, Sean. Like, I'm seriously, like 2 weeks ago, I'm walking down my street to my house, and I think I see Tom Savini there. So I thought that guy looks familiar. He looks
Mm-hmm.
super familiar. And as he's walked by, I was like, wait a second, I think that was Tom Savini. And I'm sure it was
Absolutely. See,
actually. So
you're a local. You get to enjoy that
there
stuff.
you go.
Tom
Little Italy,
Savini,
baby.
Tom Savini, and Stephen King, my childhood idols. It's absolutely why girls didn't talk to me, and I had to play cards instead because of things like this. Phenomenal.
About that.
We should do a whole horror show episode. Well, we practically are.